It's that time of day again. I'm bored. Let's look in the junk mail. Now, we've looked at that. That's like your usual sort of become a shopping spy or something like it. That's your usual fake PayPal. And then we've got the more amusing ones like this one. Yeah, I was hoping there were going to be pictures or something amusing like that. Really? Can't people just accept they're born with what they've got, and if they don't like it, well, there's nothing you can do about it. Go to junk. More of that. Boring. This is going to be the same message, isn't it? Oh, that's disappointing. I was hoping for something a bit better than that. Right, back to junk. Anything else amusing? Yeah, right. More like... Yeah, it'd help if you actually put that to me in the correct language. Indeed. So, whatever that means. Plenty of people posing as PayPal. More of that. Once I used to get really like advertisements in here to really dodgy porn websites. When I'm talking about dodgy, it's like really quite dodgy type stuff, like granny action, and that's like, why the hell would I want to watch that? Usual one of these. Hi, I'm Mr. Secure transaction. Yeah, right. Sort of. Then of course we've got if this thing would work. Go, there we go. Can I trust you? I reversed that question. Can I trust you? Shall we see how many spelling errors are in this? Highlight it all. Control copy. Minimize you. Word. Yeah, we've got a few things. Now they're doing the obvious usual absolute dirtbag piece of shit doing and trying to exploit off people's pain, so this person is truly just a piece of fucking shit. That they just want to do that. Wrong type of eye. That consider the poor, whatever the fuck that's supposed to be. That is terrible. You don't even need spell check to detect that one. Don't forget your spaces. You have space after your comma. If you're watching this, Mrs. I doubt this is your real name, Cassie. And yeah, you might want to proof check your work before you send it, because this is quite ridiculous. I sent pictures to you. Oh great, are they some horrible thing from some shock site or something? I really want to see that. I think that's meant to be considered. Blessed is he that considered the poor. Oh great, they're going through their usual religion malarkey. Oh, for fuck's sake, this is absolutely terrible. Use spaces. Oh, you've done it here, so why can't you do it here? Days, what the hell is this? This is no... God damn it. Dear beloved, yeah. Well, yeah, the less I say about that, the better. We've also got, if we go in comparison micro, what's this? Pacific Trust in London. Is that going to be one of the ones like, we've got 1 million PDA downloads? Yeah, it's real sensible to download some virus-infested file. And it's once again written in a foreign language I can't read, but it's your usual formula of a ridiculous amount of money is waiting for you. Normally they put it in the millions, but sometimes it's like this sort of amount. Then we've got, no, we're back to genuine emails. I don't think there's any real confidential information here. Nope. A few things from iTunes, which I don't give a shit about. There's PayPal, which isn't actually giving any details out, so that's alright. Fake PayPal, which is another in some language. What's this? This is like your usual jazz. Sometimes it's like, oh, send us your password and all that malarkey. Oh, this is one of the ones which has a ridiculous amount of money, like, comma in the wrong place, lad. I think you want that to be a full stop. I'm not even going to read the whole thing. Due to going on globally, yeah, people like you. Don't try and exclude yourself, Mr. Paul Jackson. Let's see how many spelling mistakes we have in this one now. Being as I can't spell, that's what you have Word for. Surprisingly less. These people actually know how to use the inbuilt spell checks. Overdue. There's a slight error here, more grammar based than anything. But other than that, reasonably solid in actual formatting and that. I'm not sure what the italic font is all about, but hey. London, so this might be a UK fraudster. The only thing is you can't really down them to bloody country. Oh yeah, they're from here. That's really revealing on who they are. What else have we got? Urgent message. Let's have a look at this. Mr. Michelle Obama. Really? Are we really being contacted by the so-called President of the USA's wife, if that is her name? I do not know, or some relative. Let's see how many spelling mistakes are in this one, because Word allows you to absolutely rip these apart, which I find highly entertaining. Once again, not amazing. You need a comma there, not a full stop, and the comma is only to make it. If you're doing a professional document, you use the proper full length and not the symbols, so you might want to get that right next time. I may not be able to spell, but I'm certainly good with my grammar. Washington DC. Oh, you are kidding me. I am here to inform you your funds. They are actually basing this on Obama's wife. And you also don't have a dot. Compliment. What was in the word? Not like that. Yeah, Word's being retarded as usual. Oh, 50 million. You don't want a full stop. You want commas. And does not work at the end of a full stop. So call your home phone manager. Bear in mind, husband Mr. Barack Obama. You will have to pay the sum of yeah, right. Before your funds will be delivered to you today to the address. And yeah, so you can bloody rob us blind. Well, that's the plan, isn't it? God, I can't believe it. Really? This is ridiculous. This is why I love junk mail. There are just times when it just doesn't fail to entertain. Application dear. Dear who? 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 Dear who? Sir, madam, name of applicant? Who? Who are you addressing? Attention, you don't need that. This... hopeless. Right, let's see what else we've got to entertain ourselves with. This one looks... Is this one of those ones? Saving full 80% on hundreds. Viagra. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Take it full advantage. Pharmacy savings now. No prescriptions required. I'm not sure if this is actually true spam or actually a genuine place just downloading spam, because businesses do no point looking at that. It's no foreign language. Same with that one. Google Award. Congratulations. Yeah, it'd help if you do that. Oh my god. Look at this. You don't even need to paste into Word to see how bad it is. I mean, what the fuck is that supposed to be? What kind of user data? NTE question mark. You really call that a genuine email? Congratulations, you have been warned. What the fuck is this character supposed to be? Google. If it's going to be Google, first of all, it's going to be US. So you're going to have a US email, not some made up one made up in the land of Narnia. You have all these letters in smaller case. Ugh, dear. That is absolutely appalling. Anyone who falls for that should be shot. That's another one of these. Yeah, well, we've kind of seen the other one. Jenny, online job offer. Yeah, I get the idea of what kind of stuff that is. That's just one of those bullshit get rich quick scheme rip-off type things. National lottery. You have won the UK lottery. Really? That is as convincing as you can come up with. It. While the others had certainly bad grammar and some with bad spelling, at least they actually fucking tried to make it look genuine. This isn't even trying. Also, funny email for the National Lottery. Pine Research, yeah, that's the same thing. That's going to be that again. Miss Dr. David Edwards. Your ATM card is ready, really? For what bank? The bank that doesn't exist, or one that I'm not actually part of. Control copy. Fantastic, Windows. I really wanted you to do that. Go into Word. Control V. What a surprise. Not so much grammar errors, but it helps if you don't do double spaces. You kind of don't need that. I could go through the... What is it with the dot after them? That's not how you do them. How are you doing? Question. Question mark. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. Time for the form for whoever the bloody hell that is. Much so. Mr. You. I suppose at least they've got the capital letters and they're not as pitiful as the last attempt I saw. Moment. Full stop again. This is TheEPROM9. We're done here. Kill you. Right, who have we got next to ridicule for crappy junk mail? Oh god, there's 20 of these. Do I really want to go for 20 of them? Royal Bank of Scotland. These are always interesting. That's more from them. They're pretty desperate, the amount of junk mails they've sent to me. Tax refund revenue. That's just something from whatever. Vengeance is coming to Twits. What? Vengeance? What the hell? This actually looks like a genuine one, but it's in the junk anyway, and it can stay in the junk. Green flag. Already got. With RAC, quite happy. fuck friends. We've got to have a look at this. Here we go. We'll ridicule this once we get it into... No, we don't want to save it. Go away. We want to copy it. Hopefully the capture thing stays in sync. Here we go. You're a past or current member of the Adult Network sister sites, so we have decided to give you a free membership to our fuckbook adult dating website. I am not a past or current member of any Adult Network dating sites. This site can get you laid every day for the week with different hot fuck buddy. Yeah. Is this supposed to be written professionally? Because it's certainly failing. Really? You don't really need that. You capital W. You don't need that. I wouldn't have time to get laid every day, even if I really wanted to. Also, you don't need to capitalize the whole thing. That is wrong. That is not how it works. Do you not understand the premise of capital letters? Man, these people aren't even trying. I mean, yeah, I'm not great at spelling, grammar and that, but at least I'm not this bloody bad. Hell, I wouldn't even... Hell. And that's the thing, this is coming from someone who is bad at these sorts of things. I've learned grammar, but spelling is not something I am at all good. Once again, unnecessary capitalization in the middle of a sentence. Once again here, I'm seeing several cases of this quite throughout the whole thing. So guys, have you even researched? Do you send this out to everyone or only target males? Because it's going to not be... Because if you're only targeting males, it's going to end up being male only. And the fact they actually potentially charge for this shit or more rip you off. Meet a slut, fantastic, you're causing your users sluts, brilliant. Get fucked by someone like you. And then we've got probably some fake web address which we're not going to go to because it probably wants to install that, download applications and whatnot and all that happy jazz. Or go to something horrible like child porn. I would not put it past something like this, and I really don't want to be going to them regions of the internet. But yeah, this is one of those ones which is relatively entertaining and actually puts a smile on my face to the ridiculousness of it. And this is why having a junk mail folder is essential, because every so often you get bored and it's kind of fun to look through. Junk 18. Canadian Pharmacy, refund, that would just be boring. Have we got any more ones like that one? Your breakdown estimate. Let's have a look at what the so-called United Nations Compassion Payment Unit have sent. Oh dear, it's all in bold. There's no paragraphing. Is this supposed to be... How is this supposed to be set out? As a letter? This is not good. And this is why junk mail is easy to spot out, because it's very rarely do you get a convincing junk mail through. Thing like this. Very rarely are they even the slightest bit convincing. I've only seen about one or two which have actually been genuinely convincing. Once again, missing out space is not so bad on the whole front, but not amazing. Absolutely horrible to read because we've got no paragraphing or structure at all. There's plenty of green lines, which means they've gone and done things they probably shouldn't. You have been hereby advised to send your information such as full name, address, country, phone number, occupation, international passport. Really? Oh, this is identity theft. This isn't just after money. They want your identity and then they'll probably rob your house for just that bit more extra bonuses. And someone here has said from your what? Here who said he is from your country and says he is the owner of the fund. He says he is ready to pay for the procurement of the legal documents, which is $285 for the release of the found to him. Yeah, it'd help if you could structure your sentences in some readable manner. He said as he is going to pay the $285. He has been held right away for verification purposes for us to know if he is the real owner of this fund, since the fund belongs to you. Yeah, really? How many people have you sent this out to? Whoever you are, if you might want to answer in the comments to exactly how many people you've put this out to, and exactly express why the hell you go about this rather shady practice, which I do not approve of, and pretty much anyone in the industry of computing does not approve of, because if you haven't noticed, I'm studying computing at university. You can visit this page for your personal, I'm thinking that's meant to be parcel, and we are still making the payment till today. Address code, so yeah, give you a fake code. Is that even a real postcode? What the fuck is that supposed to be? You have to reply within the next 48 hours for security purposes. Yeah, right, I'm not replying ever. Yeah, copyright 2011. Yeah, it helps if your copyright's kind of up to date, guys and gals who are responsible for this, because I have no doubt this is hardly going to be something that's limited to just the male gender. United Nation Organisation. Well, actually it's called, this is what it's called. United Nations. Not Nation Organisation. All the rights are... The fact is, you're actually going against trademarks as well. That's better. Get it all off bold, because that just doesn't work. Get some bloody paragraphs in there. I don't know if they're in the right place. I'm not really particularly bothered if I'm incorrect, because this is hardly something that I'm going to keep and submit as a university assignment. Unless if I was doing examples of absolutely terrible things like this. I love this. International passport for verification purposes only. Yeah, just so you can steal my identity and sell it to some illegal immigrant trying to get into the country. Congratulations. What? Whoa. Remove that, because that's completely irrelevant. So yeah, that is a look in my junk mail, and you may or may not find that interesting and entertaining. I personally find it entertaining going through all these. Actually, let's have a look at their email address. I suppose they've at least attempted to keep it look somewhat like them, but still failing miserably, especially in the last part. And what the hell is .tk? Oh goody, it's a ridiculous sum of money, but at least they got the commas and points in the right places. Because these comments aren't actually needed, they just make it more readable for the user and done every 3 digits. Ah, they've got it correct here, but why couldn't they get it right at the bottom? United Nations. I don't know what Compassion Commission is. I've never heard of that. That sounds like a department they made up. But yeah, that's a look at the TheEPROM9's junk mail. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. because I always find it relatively entertaining. Goodbye, my friends.